PossAbility is all about making things possible. PossAbility brings opportunities, experience, joy. It enriches people's lives.
Camp PossAbility is a fun place for people with disabilities to have the time of their life, to let them experience things that they have never experienced and might not experience again. And hopefully when they come here, this is something that they remember and they'll never forget, and they'll be like, remember when I was at Camp PossAbility and I rode that zip line for the first time and I was flying through the air, and it's just the joy on their faces, you can really tell it's making a huge impact.
Anyone with a disability should come here. It's very empowering. You learn about yourself and you grow from that. You get the opportunities to do incredible things here, the opportunities to do things you never thought you could do. And it's just empowering. It's an incredible feeling.
Being a camp counselor at Camp PossAbility is definitely a very exciting thing. It's been very stretching and growing, but it's been a really good experience.
Our motto is where obstacles end and possibilities begin.
Age doesn't really have any bounds with people with disabilities. They all come together and share a common ground.
Yeah, everybody knows what you're going through and can be there to support you and have fun with you. And
we all have a lot of different kinds of injuries, and so we all have different kinds of experiences, and it's really nice to hear each other's experience and we learn from that.
These people are experiencing so many things for the first time, and it really gives them a place to go for a week that all they can do is worry about having fun. They don't have to worry about anything else.
Today we went down to the lake and we rode pontoon boats, and then we went swimming at the pool yesterday, and we did a zip line, and we did a high universal rope course, and we're doing adaptive bikes this afternoon. So
some of the coolest things I've witnessed are really seeing some of the campers do the zip line, or seeing them do archery, shooting a bow and arrow for the first time. Stuff that they wouldn't normally get to do, they get so excited about, which I feel like is great because you're providing them with a sensation or a feeling that they normally wouldn't get at home.
just knowing, you know, going through those trees and flying down, that I can still do things like this was pretty nice.
I rode a horse. That was really, really fun. I've been zip lining. I went swimming for the first time since I was paralyzed. I went canoeing today. That was really fun. I enjoyed that. And they have a rope course, and I was able to go all the way up to the very top. That was very empowering.
Several of our campers have done things that they haven't done in 40 years of living.
So our goal is really that young adults to be able to see all those things that they can do and then go home and apply those things again, doing horseback riding lessons, realizing, wow, I could actually get a job, or I realize now that I could go take some classes at college. Just different things that they might realize that they could do, because at camp they realized they could do so many things they didn't think that they could. Many of our young adults that have high cognitive function just quit going to camp. Even though they missed their camp that they had as a kid, they quit going because they are trying to go to college and getting jobs and getting licenses, and they just really don't feel like they fit in that age group or have that support network that they once had as a kid. So Camp PossAbility is serving that age group, and we're very unique because we're a week-long camp.
I actually learned that I'm more independent than I thought I was. I barely have help from anyone to do everything, which has been a huge thing for me that I was scared to try to do.
Even when they go home or when they leave, when this week's over, this is something they're really going to remember, and hopefully come back next year and they'll come back and have more fun, something they can really look forward to.
A lot of people don't realize how much effort it actually takes for someone with a disability to be able to go on vacation or to go and do something fun. They can't go to the closest amusement park and have everything be adapted the way that they need to have it be. When they go to hotels, a lot of things are smaller and they can't get to where they need to go. So for them to actually be able to come to camp, and have a week where everything is adapted for them. All activities are planned where they can actually participate in everything. It may still take some effort on their part, but they will actually have a chance to try it.
Most of the time people think about spinal cord injuries just simply not being able to walk, but there's a whole lot more that comes with that. We have to think about every little detail from, are the doors wide enough? Do you have stairs? Can you get in the bathroom? Are the cabinets too high? It's just the little things that mean the most, make the biggest difference.
They go through their life and they have this disability that prevents them or hinders them from being able to do all these great fun things, and that's what this camp is about, is really having them come and just have the time of their life, something that they'll remember forever and they'll go home and tell their friends about. Just really, it's great for everybody.
It's hard when you look at someone and you might think that, you know, they're not able to do something, but when you work here as a team, you're able to do so much more together. You know, it just takes help for them, and that's what we're here to provide.
It's a really good feeling. You can relax. You don't have that stress. You don't have that running through your mind constantly of trying to prepare for things that might not be accessible. So this is the first time I've ever been able to just relax, because I know everything is accessible. I can do everything here.
When you get to see that smile on their face when they go on the zip line, or they go on a horse, or they get to even just going around camp and having friends, and they say, wow, look at this, I'm normal here, this is amazing.
Even before I was paralyzed, I was always very shy and not outgoing, and I didn't like to try new things or go new places. And that's really changed since I became paralyzed, that I realized I wasn't living life before. And so I wanted to change that after I became paralyzed. And I didn't know how to do that because there was nothing accessible around me. So this place has been empowering because they've given me the opportunity to do all kinds of activities I've never even done before, and I can do it while being paralyzed. And it's an incredible feeling.